let us discuss implicit functions. So there are two types of functions. One is implicit and one is explicit. So in implicit function, the dependent variable is not isolated in one side, like y is the function of x. So generally in explicit function we write y is the function of x. But in implicit function we do not write y is the function of x. So both the variables, the dependent as well as independent variables, are mixed and they are interconnected. Even the independent variable, the dependent variable has some impact on the independent variable. So they are interconnected. The expression on the left hand side reduces to 0. For example, function xy is equal to 0. Generally, implicit function is expressed in this way, that the function will have two variables, x and y. They are integrated and they are equal to 0. When the values of the variables will be substituted, then you will find that the function is equal to 0. So the function will be defined. Here it is the function of x and y. So when we will define the function and we will put the actual values of x and y after solution, we will find that function is 0. So it is written in terms of both dependent and independent variables. For example, fxy is equal to 0. Now, functional form, suppose fxy is equal to 0 and the functional form is this: x to the power 4 plus y cube minus 3x square y is equal to 0. Sorry, is equal to 0. An explicit function is clearly stated, while an implicit function is proposed and not stated directly. So, explicit function is stated directly that y is the function of x. This is the formula. That y is the function of x. So, function may be y is equal to alpha x to the power beta. But in implicit function, it is not stated directly. Now, how to differentiate the implicit function? It can be easily differentiated by applying product, quotient, and chain rules of differentiation. So, we must remember the rules of differentiation, that we can apply a quotient rule or product rule or chain rule in deriving the implicit functions. Suppose the implicit function is like this. So function xy is equal to 0. So the form is x square plus y square is equal to 25. Or x square plus y square minus 25 is equal to 0. So if we differentiate this is 2x plus 2y dy by dx minus 0 is equal to 0. So dy by dx is equal to minus x by y. So the way we differentiate. Then example 2. Suppose this is another one, fxy is equal to 0, function is 0. So function is x cube plus y square is equal to 16. So x cube plus y square minus 16 is equal to 0. So let us make it or convert it to 0 by transferring. So x cube plus y cube, so y square minus 16 is equal to 0. Now differentiating 3x square plus 2y dy by dx minus 0 is equal to 0. So dy by dx is equal to minus 3x square by 2y. So this is the result. Then example 3, x to the power 4 plus y cube minus 3x square y is equal to 0. So by differentiating, we'll get 4x cube plus 3y square dy by dx minus 3, if we take 3 common, 2xy plus x square dy by dx is equal to 0. So here we'll have to use the product rules. Now minus 3x square into dy by dx, so if we remove the bracket, minus 3x square dy by dx plus 3y square dy by dx. So let us take dy by dx terms towards left side is equal to minus 4x cube plus 6xy. So if we multiply all terms by minus 1, and then it will be like this, 3x square. Okay, so minus will be plus 3x square minus 3y square, this will be minus, and this will be plus, and this will be minus. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to 4x cube minus 6xy divided by coefficient of this 3x square minus 3y square. Okay, so this is how derivation is calculated. So it is difficult to do directly, but so we do it in implicit function. Differentiation is done like this. Now for exercise, there is some homework. Suppose find dy by dx, x square plus 2xy plus y square is equal to 4. So what will be the differentiation dy by dx? Very simple. Then x cube minus 2x square y plus 3xy square minus 22 is equal to 0. So what will be dy by dx? Simple. Now implicit function can be used in the theory of consumer behavior. So in microeconomics, in consumer behavior, we can use the implicit function. So we know that the equilibrium quantity and price in the demand theory. So we generally equate demand is equal to supply, or demand or D minus as demand function minus supply function is equal to 0. So when demand and supply function will be specified. So with this implicit function dP minus SP is equal to 0, we can find out the value of the quantity which will satisfy the or which will bring say equilibrium in the market, and we can also find out the equilibrium price of the quantities in the market. So this is, we know this is widely used. This is the use of implicit function. We can find out the equilibrium quantity and price in the market. So with this we conclude the implicit function, and thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. Thank you very much.